Hi everyone. Today I will show you how to remove the oil pan to clean inside on this Saab 9.3 2001 with the 205 B205 engine. It's my son's car, and it's a new car. We just bought it, and I would like to clean the oil pan, in French crépine, for safety. Okay, so first of all, level up the car. I don't know this in English, but put it on the proper place. And me, I always use the jack tighten in case of, because I still want to leave. After, you need to drain the oil, of course. Don't forget to make the engine a little bit hot, like that. It's better for the oil to drain. So the screw, of course, there to change if ever you feel it's a bit bad. Sorry. There to change it, because it's almost cheap, almost free, and in case of the next time you use a bad tool, it's really a good occasion to change. Remove also the oil filter. It's really easy. Maybe you can remove by hand or use that simple tool. Or a screwdriver. You make a hole with a screwdriver, and you help like that. You can help to unscrew the oil filter. Okay, so now you drain the oil. After, we will remove the wheel. Of course, don't forget to untie the bolts of the wheels before the car is level up, because after you need to put it down to untie the bolts. I don't know if it's happened to you, but sometimes, especially on Saabs, I guess it's not particular to Saabs, but particular to this month maybe. It's difficult to remove the wheels when you remove the bolts, of course. After, sometimes it's difficult to remove the wheels because of this dust. In fact, somebody will explain better than me, because I'm not engineer, I'm not a physician, but this, I think this is because of the reaction between the alloy and the steel and the water. I guess there is a chemical reaction. I don't know how to explain. Never mind. So this this is why sometimes it's really difficult to remove the wheel from the hub. And me, I clean, of course, each time, and I put a little grease, very little, surrounding here, hot grease, of course. Never use oil or something liquid because of the brakes, but just I cover with my finger, surrounding, to put a little grease to avoid to the maximum this block. After, we need to remove this plastic cover, and I use this tool. It's number 8, and there is 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts, maybe 4 bolts, and we need to remove this to access to the bolts of the oil tank, oil pan down. In fact, it's 4 bolts to remove the plastic cover. So this one is 8. You have 2 8 at the bottom, and this one, the size is 10. I don't know how to explain, but 10 and 8. Voila. So like that, we have access to the bolts of the oil pan. As you see, there is here, see? As you see, I have a leak oil leak, but I washed the engine and I remarked that it's come from the cover of the head, the cylinder head. There is a joint and it's dead. It's typical from Saab also. I will change and make a video soon. Now you must remove this this plate, this cover. It's just a protection to the flywheels inside the gearbox. See, there is 2 screws only. It's number 11. There is one here. See, and one here. I started to remove already. So. I will remove by hand. And see this plate. So now after removing this plate, you have a better access to the bolts located here. See, because the plate is disturbing to put the tool. There is 17 bolts surrounding the whole pan. 17. I started to remove already, but there is 17, and there is 4 here, and surrounding the oil pan. So remove all the bolts and just keep two bolts and just screw it just a little, enough to hold the oil pan when we will tap on it to unglue it from the motor block. Okay. You must to unscrew and remove the brace from the exhaust to have a better access to one of the screw hidden by this exhaust. So, I put first penetrating oil, of course, because often it's rusty, and just remove the 2 screws, 2 bolts, one here and one there. It's number 13. Remove also the 2 bolts here. It's number 13 also. Or if you prefer this one, depends which one is easier to remove. We must remove the exhaust, and then at first we must remove this plate. There is one screw here. Mostly it's rusted, so you have to use before penetrating oil on the screw like this. And when you unscrew it, 90% it's really hard to unscrew first time. So just make half turn and screw it again half turn, and do it again until you feel that the screw become freely. Okay, after it's easy. Just there is 2 clips here. Of course, careful, it could be hot if the engine runs before. Don't forget that there is no oil. Okay, that's it. And here we have access to the bolts of the exhaust. There is 2 up, and there is 1 down. We can have access by under the car. Okay, Of course, once again, put penetrating oil before you unscrew. And if you feel there is a resistance, do it like I explained you before, okay? I've got to tell you that if you work on the engine, first of all, disconnect the battery. Okay, now we will unscrew the two bolts on the exhaust. I guess I'm not alone, but when I remove the exhaust to work on, when I remove the catalyser, I don't want to remove the lambda sound here. If I don't need to change, of course, because it's a bit complicated to unscrew there, and I'm a bit scared always. So I will let it plugged on the exhaust, but I will unplug from the engine. Okay. So just you move the wire, hold the wire, and you move it until you see it's located here. It's one of the two plugs here. It's not obvious, sorry. See, one of the two. I will take a better picture and include to the video. Okay, this one. If you move the wire, of course, you will see that it's the first one, this one. And it's easy to unplug, just with a little screw. You pull up this red part. Sorry, I cannot do it in front and right now, because after it's too dark I cannot show. It's like useless to film. With a small screw or even with the fingers, you pull up this red clips, and after it's easy to remove, really. I did it, I unplugged it. It's easy to remove from there. So now the lambda sound is free. I can remove freely the exhaust from down. Okay, but here I still have two things to remove. It's the sealant block who hold the exhaust. There is one here and one at the other side. Okay, just remove, pull up with a screwdriver or by hand. It's easy to do. It's easy, but when we have two hands. Hope so you can see, because I put the cell phone on the floor. Oops. And two. Voila. Damn it. I forgot to remove the other plug. Now you must remove the second lambda sound, because there is two. One before the catalyser and one after the catalyser. Okay, so there is one up, this one, and there is one down, and it's plugged on the same place. See? So remember that the lambda sound before, just after the turbo, before the catalyser, is on the left. Oops. And the other on the right. Okay, so same process to remove. When you unplug the lambda sounds, don't forget to put a mark somewhere in one of the plugs, because it's the same and same color So to not be confused, I put a little piece of paper and I wrote the place in it. So use what you want. And this one is the one before the catalyser. Now the exhaust is free to remove, but we still have two pieces to remove: the sealant block here and this one. I keep it to hold the exhaust while I removed from the turbo the bolts. So I'll try to show you. It's easy, like 1, 2, 3, but okay. As I told you, there is two bolts up and there is one down. Now we have a better access to the last bolt. Now to remove the oil pan, we must to level up a little the engine. So I put this jack and level up a little until it's tight. Don't push too much, because after you will level up the car also and it could be dangerous. So just a little to gain centimeters here, maybe 1 or 2 something, because you see the oil pan is blocked by this edge. See, and also we must to unscrew the frame. This frame, the engine frame, we must to unscrew from the front. There is one here and one here, and at the back of the engine frame there is also 2 screws, one here and one at the opposite side, of course. There. And it's number 18. And if it could be really tightened, so I just use extension, small piece of hose like that. To level up the engine by the gearbox, to remove the oil pan, to gain I mean some centimeters here, we should remove also the engine mount, this engine mount. There is 4 screws, 2 here and 2 here also. I don't know if you can see. Just you pull up a little the engine and it will be easier to unscrew. It's number 16 also. Sorry, before I told you it's 4 screws to remove the engine mount, this one, but in fact no, it's 5. Sorry, 5. Before there is one more, this one who hold also the ground of the battery. So of course, don't forget to plug it back after, or your car will not start. Okay, now I remove the engine mount, so I can level up a little the gearbox. See, like this. It's practical because I use my feet. See, perfect. The maximum you can, but be careful to not pull up the car also. To not level up the car. Oh. See, like that. After, it's easier to remove the pan. When you place the jack, careful to put it really on the edge on the gearbox here, really, and because when you pull up the gearbox, when you level up the gearbox, sorry, the oil pan will slide by will go out by this side, so you need space to remove it. Okay, so be careful to use the jack really on the edge of the gearbox. For safety, I put something a bit strong between the jack and the gearbox in case of this one slide. Okay, now time to remove the plate and to see how is the filter, and it's direct live. There is joint here, just like that. Not so bad, but not so good. See? Well, that's why around 200,000 kilometers we should do that. We must do that. It's not so bad, but it's not so good also. Allez, let's go to clean now. See you. Hello everybody. So now time to clean the pan and to remove this old paste. I use blade, cut a blade, but very carefully. Remove the first key. To make a really flat clean on the surrounding of the oil pan and the engine block, I made this wedge with a piece of sandpaper. It's a special one for plumbing, and I did that. See? That it's really flat. And after you scratch carefully and very flat, slowly, until you remove everything, really carefully, don't push too much. Just enough to remove the old glue after, of course, we clean again the tank, the pan, because of the dust, the alloy dust. No more. And same here. Very, very carefully. Okay, now I cleaned again the tank with that product. It's a special degrease. It's really effective. It's a bit cheap and really effective. And it's not water. There is no water, so it evaporates so quick. I cleaned after scratched the surrounding. I cleaned again inside, and now it's time to put back everything before to fit the tank on the car. It's really clean now. I use the toothbrush to clean, and I put on the dish machine. This sorry guys, I changed the camera because this little piece of shit, it's a 50 euro camera, but the battery is available for 5 minutes only. Just time to set the Wi-Fi, and that after it's gone. So okay, just going to poubelle. Okay, so never mind. I wanted to show you before what I used to make the joint. It's a sealant sold by GM. I found that on Scandix. I will put the part number below. Okay, so I wanted to show you, but it's difficult to hold the cam and to do it. Just put a little surrounding. Don't forget to turn around the holes everywhere. Only one side, no need to put on the engine block, and after just put back the oil pan. I would like to advise you that better to try, before to put the sealant, to try to fit back the pan, to be sure about your movement, because it's a bit short there, and if you did not prepare yourself very well, you could put some sealant on the engine block, and it could be a bit bad because after you need to clean and to put it again, etc., etc. I'm done. Sorry, I'm shaking because I drank too much coffee this morning. Okay, here it is, ready to fit. I will just give a little clean on the engine block and put back. Sorry guys, I did not show you when I put the oil pan, because I needed my 2 hands. So I just wanted to show you what I used to tighten the screws, the bolts, sorry. It's dynamometric key, I don't know in English, clé dynamometric, and the torque is 22 Newton meters. And when I screw the bolts, I did it by crossing. So it means if I tie this one, after I'm going here, and after this one, and after this one, crossing like that, you're sure that all the whole pan is really well fit. Voila. Also, don't forget to clean the excess of glue of the sealant, if ever there is. I don't know if it's dangerous or no, but better to clean if there is, especially here and here.